Hey everybody, welcome back. Those of you that are new, my name is Michelle, and today we are going to do two of these molds. I was given these by Resin Rockers, and it was a set of 4, and I've already had 2 of them, and I had already done those. So these are the 4. So you get this one, and these 2. So I have not done these 2 before, so we're going to do those today. And I'm going to do them a little bit different than I did my last ones. So in this one here, I am going to use the goldenrod for the rope. I'm going to do the anchor itself in the bronze, and the life preserver I'm going to do red and white. So that's what we're going to do, and I need to get a piece of tape. So I got my new table in, guys, so I'm excited. I have much more space to work now. All right. I knew I didn't see much, but there was a little bit of debris on there, so. And I'm going to try these little makeup applicators today to put the color on, because we all know that mica powder just flies through the air. So I'm going to move one aside. We'll do one, and of course these are brand new. This is from Let's Resin. This was a set of 24, I believe. So I've just started using some of the colors. So then this is called Goldenrod. I'm not sure what color we're going to back it in yet, but we'll figure that out when we get here. All right, so I'm just going to get this in. Put this over here so I don't have to keep crossing over. So these little applicators are definitely way better than the brush. I can already tell. So I will have some cleanup, but I don't believe I will have as much. So our snow is finally melting. It is like 3/4 gone. I actually have some of my front yard bare again. And we're having rain right now. We're in a rainy stretch until Friday. 4 days of rain. And then we're supposed to have some 70s next week, which we have not had yet here in Maine. So I am so excited. I cannot wait. So I'm just kind of making sure that the little nubs, I guess is what you'd call them, the little ropey things, have got the mica powder in them. Because if not, whatever color I back it in will show through. So I want to make sure that everything is covered. Wow, what a difference these little applicator things make with mica powder. Now, these are not the Chameleon. These are just a regular mica powder. And I tried to pick colors that I haven't used yet. All right. So we've got that one done. So let me grab a baby wipe so I can clean some of that up. So I'm still in the process of like setting up my workspace, but it's pretty close. So I might have to, you know, run back and forth for a few things, but we can deal with that today. All right, so I'm just going to take some alcohol and I'm going to clean this up. So what I'll do is I will put you on a pause. I will get this color cleaned up and I will be back, guys. Alrighty, so that was not bad at all. So I'm going to go in with the white next. I'm trying to do the lighter colors first. Excuse me. So all right, so I'm going to use the other end. And I'm going to do the smaller ones in the white, the raised up ones. So over here, so I'm not reaching in front. Now, I don't think I've done one with just like the regular mica powders brushed on. So I'm curious to see how this comes out. So what I'll probably do is I will get this one done so you guys can see how it's done, and then I will get the other one done off camera, and then I will be back to pour. And each of these molds holds 6 ounces of resin. So I measured them with water when I first got them in. Alrighty, and I'm going to put you on a pause, get that cleaned up, and I'll be right back. All right, got that cleaned up. We're going to do the red now. And I'm going to use a different applicator. I will wash those off after, but just for time-wise, I figured we'd just use separate ones. And this one here is called Watermelon Red. So, I don't know. I haven't used it. We're about to find out. So this one here, I'm going to do the bigger Life Preserver pieces with. Trying to get the edges that are next to the other colors first. And then I can just fill it in. So I'm thinking if I back this in a dark color, these colors will be more vibrant, I'm hoping. And if I do a white, then they're going to be lighter. So I'm still thinking on that one. If you guys were here, then you could give me your opinion. Yeah, that would be much more helpful. All right. I'm almost thinking that spot there was part of the rope, so I'm going to have to go back in with this. There we go. See, there are benefits to using different devices, applicators to put these on, because then if you do miss a spot, you can go back and get it. And I'm not worried about what's going over the white because it's the first color down that is what's going to show. And I'm going to dust out all this excess here in a little bit. So don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the bell notification so when I do upload new content, you'll be notified. I'm still new at this, so my 13-year-old grandson's going to come over next week during school break to teach me how to do the fast forward on my editing thing. So hopefully I'll be able to start fast forwarding through some of these tedious steps. I don't know if you guys prefer a longer video or a shorter one. Put that in the comments, guys. If you'd rather see a longer video or a short one. Because I have no problem doing the longer videos. I try to get through them and try to keep them like around 45 minutes at the most. But, you know, I would do everything on camera if you guys didn't mind the longer videos. All right, so let me clean up a little bit of this red and I will be back. All right, we're back. Now we'll get this bronze on. Now this one here I don't have to worry about as much because everything else is already covered. So we will... probably have to take a micro brush to get into that little corner just to... You want to make sure you get all your sides too, because that will show in the finished product. Trust me, I know. Excuse me. This really goes on nice and smooth. And then I'll just wipe down my parchment paper here that I have on my desk. We get ready to pour, and I will put this on my heat mat so we can speed up the process. So we can get it demolded quicker. I am loving that heat mat, but I am going to buy another one because it just makes such a difference if you're trying to get a couple of projects out in a day. And then all this extra, I'll just shake it out in the garbage can. And I'll give a little blow and make sure there's no loose powders. I mean, if there is, it's not a big deal. It's going to show on the back, nowhere else. So, but I like it when there's no floating mica in my finished piece. So our kids go on school break starting, today's their last day, and then they're off for all of next week. So when do your schools have the school breaks? Because I know New Hampshire has theirs the week after ours. So not all the school districts in Maine have the same break. Most of them do. I mean, in this area, anyhow, I should say. New Hampshire has theirs the week after, I believe. All right, we are just about done. All right. So that is that all colored in. So I will get the other one done, and then I will be back and we will pour the resin. All right, I got them both done. I have got 6 ounces in here. I have another 6 ounces in the debubbler right now. So I'm going to mix. I am going to go with black. I'm going to try it. I'm hoping that it works the same way as like the chameleons. Although I did notice I missed a spot over here. So what I ended up doing is I did the blue for the flag. I did the wood piece. I did that in a copper. And the anchor is bronze. So I just wanted to be able to see if there's a difference between the bronze and the copper. So we'll find out in here once we get this demolded. So I'm just going to add some black pigment paste. And I don't even know what brand this is, but I got it on Amazon. So I'm just going to stir that up. I probably didn't really need to run this through the debubbler, but I'm really, really loving not having major bubbles in my resin. All right. So that is going to be good for that. And the other one is almost ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get the first one poured. Oh, crap. And I'm going to set it on my curing table. So I'll top it off there. Well, we might as well pour that one since I've already got some in there. Hang on, let me clean my mess. Really, I couldn't have got through this whole video without a little oops-a-do. No, couldn't do it. All right, so I'm not going to dome this. I'm just going to get it full enough where I can still move it. And then I will dome it. Even though my table is level, I'm going to be starting another project after this, so I need my table. Oh. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this moved over onto the table before I dome it because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to move it if I fill it too much. So let me... All right. And maybe I made up too much. So if I did make up too much, we will I will find something and make extras, but I don't think so, because I've got to dome it, so. All right, so I'm going to get this moved to the curing table, and I will be back on the demold. Alrighty, guys, we are back. These are cured. They're still going to be soft. They are still a little warm. I just took them off of the heat mat a few minutes ago. So we are going to go ahead and get them demolded. I did make a little cat. So let me try to get this little bugger unmolded. I will have to trim his feet a little bit, and I just cut myself. These foolish things are so sharp. All right, I'm trying to do it on camera, but get some alcohol in on 2 sides. And then we'll give it a little squish around. The alcohol definitely helps. It releases all of that. Oh. All right, let me try and get this. There we go. Now it's going to come out. Oh, he's cute. I tipped it over, so I lost a little bit of the resin out of the bottom, but it's really cute. There are a few tiny little bubbles on the bottom, but other than that, he's bubble free. He's so cute. All right, so let's get these unmolded. I'm dying to see what they look like. And I'm not even peeking. So that came out pretty good. All right, let's get this one done. So it has been 3.5 hours. And this was the regular Let's Resin 24-hour cure. I put it on my heat mat, and that is how much it speeds up the drying time. I mean, the curing time. All right. Are we ready? Oh, that came out so cool. So it came out, this is more of a purple. That was that watermelon red, but it came out like a purple. That came out so cool. Oh, I am totally impressed with that. All right. And the other one. So there is a little tiny, no, there actually isn't. Between the bronze and the copper, there's really no difference. But it came out sweet. I am impressed. I really am. So I got just a little bit of flashing, but I just peeled it off. Oh, these came out super cool. So yeah, Alrighty, guys. So this is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, comment, all the things, and have a wonderful day, guys. I will get some pictures and post at the end. Okay, guys. Bye.